All right, NBA. First things first. Boston Celtics are the number 1 seed in the East. I can't believe it. I mean, we've been doing a show together a year. Back in December, he was right. He said this team sucks. He talks about these Boston teams all the time. This team sucks. This team did suck. They don't suck no more. They're good. They didn't even play anybody yesterday in Toronto. They went to overtime and almost won. They play the Heat tomorrow. Good luck, Heat. You ain't going to win. I think you're going to take the Celtics tomorrow. We'll see what the line is. But CH, I mean, you put it in the rundown. How crazy is the East? There are 4 teams within 1 game of first place, the number 1 seed. What the hell's going on?
It's going to be an exciting week and a half here, right? I mean, everybody's got 7-ish games left. Yep. Celtics have actually played 2 more games than everybody else. Actually, no, I think
games
Miami,
in hand. That would be an industry term. Games in hand.
Yeah. So I think the Sixers and Bucks have 2 games in hand on the Celtics and the Heat. So it's going to be a little hectic the next 10 days. This is going to move constantly. A couple of teams play each other in this stretch. Celtics got a big injury this week with Robert Williams going down. I think that's going to hurt them. So they may fall out of this contention for this for the number 1 spot, which is a shame. And it's going to be a shame if somebody gets hurt on any of the other teams other than the Nets. It would be a shame if anybody got hurt. So it's going to be crazy. Really looking forward to it. I haven't been this excited about basketball in 30 years.
A while.
Yeah.
I can only hope and pray. How wherever the Celtics end up in the first round, 1, it's not against the Sixers, but 2, it's against the Nets, because I will go find a full body warm-up suit, snap Celtics something, and we'll wear it every night they play. And I will do a video snapping the pants off, the whole thing. I'll figure it out. Anything is possible. All of it is coming out. Because we got to do hashtag anybody but this Nets. It has to happen. And I'm just hoping that it's the Celtics that take them out.
I think the top 4 seeds, top 4 teams are pretty much locked into the top 4. Because
just don't know
the Bulls. You don't know where. So that means the Celtics and Sixers wouldn't play in the first round. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing.
Speaking of the Sixers, they were out west.
They were.
I wanted to go in person.
You did.
They did back-to-back in LA. Couldn't get there. Very busy. Then they were in Phoenix on Sunday. Could have had tickets on a 4.5 hour drive down. Stay with Brother Smoke and sisters Dina and Dara and all the nephews. Everything. Could have done it. Couldn't do it. Just couldn't do it. Everything's going on. Had to go walking with the Peacocks, which, by the way, if you haven't seen the video, walking with the Peacocks was fun. Kendall's still talking about it. Those things can move. Those little fuckers are fast, by the way. I had no idea that peacocks were fast. And they jump. They could dunk. There's no question. I don't know if they can fly, though. If you know they can fly, reach out. Let me know. Newbie, you know what we got to do right now. We have to.
Well, I mean, I'm just trying to think, what could we do? A big game against the Bucks tonight. Just thinking, how do we segue? Oh, you know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Stay in the middle.
Hey, I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to the Wizards. I was wiggling a little bit there. CH left the frame. He said, this song, man, I'm done with this. The Celtics are the class of the East. I
actually went off screen to blow my nose right in the middle of the song.
It worked out very well. It was the timing. The timing was impeccable. I'm with CH though, man. The insanitist is what's going on right now. I mean, just jockeying for position. A team who's in first place, you lose one game, or a team picks up a game on you, you go from first to fourth. You go from second up until first. I mean, massive game in Philadelphia tonight. Most people are going to hear this after it happens. I don't know how much the line has flipped yet. Dave was saying earlier on Wager Talk today, he thinks the line's going to close the Bucks the favorites. I completely agree. I think you're going to see a huge game out of Joel Embiid because he's been seeing all the little chirps about how it's Jokic's award. He's in the driver's seat because all these fucking nerds who vote for this garbage don't even watch the games. They look at whatever the per tells them to vote for. Absolute dog shit. I'm already mad. I actually have to calm down because I was almost like CH before the show. I was like screaming into the microphone. Like I was
pretty angry.
I was livid because Dave, I said it on Twitter earlier today. Wasn't I saying all year long on the show, when it gets to be about 2 weeks left, the odds are going to move. The rug is going to get pulled out from under Embiid. Go back, listen to prior episodes, look at the timestamps. Timestamp every episode. You could find exactly when the song's going to happen, exactly when I wax poetic about Embiid. But every year this happens, they find a way to work somebody else into the narrative so that all those tickets that people were thinking were free money on Embiid or anything but now, it's just brutal, man. And the big move today came because I don't know if you guys read the story or saw the story about the ESPN writers doing what they call the straw poll to kind of, see what is it going to be like for the voters. So the last straw poll, I believe, happened in February.
Okay.
And at that point, Embiid got like 3 to 5 more votes than Jokic.
Okay.
Now you're looking at about 60 some votes for Jokic and 29 for Embiid, according to these writers.
What?
It has flipped that much, despite the fact that the Nuggets are actually a worse team over that stretch that apparently has shown how much more amazing Jokic is that you lose 40 of your voters going the other way. They are a minus 3.4 net differential with Jokic on or off the floor. So it means that when Jokic is on the floor, for all you fucking nerds that loves these next level analytic bullshit, instead of just watching what's happening on the floor, the Nuggets are a worse team over that stretch with Jokic on the floor. For comparison's sakes, the Sixers are plus 6.1 using that same metric, looking at Embiid on and off the floor. So it's laughable. They're doing it again. You guys can call me the conspiracy theorist. Get your tinfoil hats on, but I told you, Embiid was going to get the rug yanked out from under him. And what the fuck is happening? Here goes the rug. It's
just mad listening to you. I'm getting mad listening to you right now.
CH.
More evidence. I said this before the show to Newbie. More evidence that Jason Tatum should be the MVP.
And I was saying to CH,
I'd actually rather see that.
I could
if they finish first, he should win the MVP.
I could go.
He's
up
180 to 1 right now on the FanDuel.
You go up and down the list of those final MVP odds. You could make a case for every single player. And the only case that you can make
Except
for
Durant
is
you can't make a case for Durant.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, because there's
and Steph missed time. Like once it gets a little bit low, but I mean the top 6 guys are Embiid, Jokic, Giannis, and then Booker at 100 to 1. Booker, the best player on the best team, that didn't miss no time. 100 to 1. John Morant,
is more meaningful than him. And even just think about since the start of 2022, the Celtics have been far and away the best team in the NBA. It's not even close. You want to talk about metrics. How many double-digit wins have they had? How many blowout wins have they had? How many games have they covered? And then some, either as a dog or a favorite. The Celtics have been the best team, and a huge portion of that has been what Tatum has been able to do. So if you're actually watching these games, I think there are 3 players that you could make a strong case for over Jokic, but because the nerds are the ones who get the votes, the ones who are crunching the numbers and don't even turn on a TV to watch a game, they're going to give it to this guy back-to-back favorites. It's fucking laughable, man. It's really, and I'm not even trying to be a homer for Embiid. This is laughable, and they're doing the same thing they did last year.
You got such a good number too. You got a 40 to 1 shot. We were talking about this very early on, this being a possibility. So those of you that have been listening 4 months, again, thank you. But also, hopefully you're holding the same type of ticket and you may get robbed. Newbie, you're right. Like this is weird that they do this today.
Yeah. There's 10 games left. You know what I mean? For most teams, they have about 10 games left.
Yeah. 8, 9,
so-
or 10.
Yeah, around that, Celtics a little bit fewer there, but there's plenty of time left, and they're basically just saying, "Nah, it's signed, sealed, delivered." Kind of showing the hand for these writers. I don't know how many of those writers have official votes or not, but I'm seeing all kinds of guys saying, "Grab the Jokic tickets while you still can." DraftKings a little bit behind the rest of the market. You can still get them at plus 160 here in Pennsylvania. Jokic to win the MVP. There's some markets where you're laying minus 105 up to minus 120 on Jokic right now to win the MVP after the news today.
Well, I mean, if you're holding the ticket on Embiid at 40-1, you'd probably do yourself a disservice if you didn't bet that.
Yeah.
Just think,
I'm not going to do it off of principle. I was thinking the same thing, Dave. Off of principle, I'm not putting any more of my money in the pool for MVP. Fuck it.
Right.
I'm going down with the ship, baby.
I just talked myself into putting a pizza on Tatum to win the MVP on DraftKings because he was 250-1.
God damn, that's telling
So
you.
I put a pizza on him. Why
I
not?
just ordered the pizza to my house, CH. I don't think that
Newbie could have used the pizza. Newbie likes pizza.
Celtics go 7-1. He wins the MVP.
Celtics go 7-1. Wow. Okay. Not out of the realm of possibility. Starting off tomorrow with being a 5-point favorite at home against Miami.
And I'm starting my Twitter campaign tomorrow.
Excellent. Excellent. I like that. Who we don't have to worry about going 7-1 in their last 8 games. We got another song we play for this Western Conference team. Newbie, you got it there somewhere on the I take my hat off. Don't laugh.
R.I.P.
Stand up straight.
Oh, sorry. I don't know where to put my. What do I do with my hands? I don't want to be disrespectful. The Lakers.
Hashtag anybody but the Nets is real. Hashtag anybody but the Lakers.
Even
I mean, I called a guy Batman as being a superhero, but the Powers, he didn't need anything for this. They blew a 20-point lead against Pelicans over the weekend while the Peacocks were getting whacked. The Pelicans were doing their own thing and beating the Lakers. I put it up on the Twitter at SportsBKConsig the other day. Did a little question time from the book again, which I appreciate everybody weighing in when I ask a question. Answer it. I'll try to answer you back. I try to participate in the social media stuff best I can, as well as the show account on the TikTok. Trying to work that out and get interactive there, but it's Cash Considerations Podcast, apparently both on the TikTok and the Instagram. More to come. Who knows? But Lakers got 8 games left. I asked the question. Best case scenario, I thought for me was 3. CH, you're the numbers guy. Look at that Lakers schedule. How many games they winning? If you look at that 8.
Yeah.
The ESPN BPI, they give them much a percentage. The numbers didn't look too good.
No. Well, they're not going to be Phoenix.
Nope.
They're probably not going to be Golden State. Probably going to lose tonight against Dallas.
Yep. 12-point dog tonight. Yeah.
Last game of the season probably won't matter because they'll already be eliminated. And they play Oklahoma City 2 days before. They're talking about shutting down LeBron.
Uh-oh. Then what?
Then what? Well, if you're going to shut him down, you might as well shut AD down, right?
Mm-hmm.
Shutting you down. We're all being shut down. Fire
You're
sale.
out of order. He's out of order. You're all out of order.
Yeah, they got 8 games. Maybe 2 wins here. Denver
2.5.
twice.
2.5 over under, noobs. Take a quick glance at it. You betting over under?
Damn, that's a good number. It's almost like you worked in the book taking people's money for
Just kind of looking at it. Yeah.
better part of your
A
career.
little bit. Yeah.
I love like fading all the narratives. So I'll say they could win 3 games, but I'm with CH. You look at this, the one you feel good about is the Thunder, right? They could probably beat the Thunder. How many times have we said the Lakers should probably win tonight, right?
Yeah.
How many times have we said that? I look at that. The Pelicans are playing better, man. That you look at that a month ago, you say that's a win. I don't think that's a win now.
Mm-mm.
You know, the ones that they'll win, they'll beat the Suns because they have no business beating the Suns. You know what I mean? Like, it's going to be those ones where they're the huge, you know, dogs that they have no chance at winning. And then the one that's the absolute lock is they're going to destroy the Nuggets because they're a joke of a team with a joke of best player on their team.
Right.
So they're absolutely going to beat Jokic and the Nuggets because that's a laughable organization. No bias in that analysis.
No, not at all. That's very neutral. That was very good. Yeah, that was very good. Well, I don't know, all you Laker fans that listen to the show again. We always appreciate you. We always want your feedback. But like guys like SoCal, I mean, you know, J-Ma, they ain't winning. Mr. C, Mr. Covey. I mean, tell the people on the Twitter and you know, Ringo, if you win this contest again, don't do it. Don't bet no LA teams. Don't bet the Dodgers. Don't bet the Lakers. I've been saying for months on all these other shows that I do too, right here as well, with CH's help with the hashtags, newbie with the song. The Lakers are DONE done.
Woo.
Okay. And I mean, if they actually make it in the play-in and they get to play either the Clippers, they might actually beat the Clippers in that first game. And then they get to play Minnesota or Denver. It will be a all in, like one of those, what I talk about, come out of retirement plays to go
Rubber
against.
band, pull off the rubber band.
Snap that bitch. Boom. You got to unload whatever's in there. I'm not advocating, you know, messing up your unit size and irresponsible wagering and shit.
Can't mess with
When
the
you
unit
got-
size.
When you got a pair of aces, you push all in when you got the best hand. And betting against the Lakers in that one gamer, that'd be the best hand. Just saying. Just saying. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, click on another video right here on the screen. And if you really liked it, consider subscribing below. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again soon.